Hey guys, I hope you all are doing fine. So, in today's video, I'll show you how to edit your photo using your mobile phone. The app I'll be using is called Snapseed. Before moving on, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. So, this is the app we need for editing our photo. So, if you ask me, this is the best app for editing your photos that I have found in Play Store. So, I'll put the link of this app in the description below. You can click on that link and directly download the app from there. I have this app already downloaded in my mobile phone, so I'll just open this app. So you can click anywhere to open a photo. So it will open up your gallery. I'll be editing this photo. As you can see, we have three options here on the right side. The first one is some inbuilt filters are there. You can either use them or edit your photos manually. The second one gives you more options that you need, and the third one is to export your photo. So I'll be using the second option to edit this photo as it gives me more manual control over the app. The first effect that I'm going to use is HDRscape. So if you go to my Instagram profile, you'll see I use this effect in almost all of my photos. As we have a lot of clouds in this, so this effect will work perfectly on this photo. The HDRscape has four basic modes: nature, people, fine and strong. So they'll do exactly as their name suggests. So if you have a photo clicked in an outdoor setting, you'll use nature mode, and if you have a close-up shot or a lot of people are in the frame, then you can use the people mode. And if you want a strong HDR effect, then you can use the strong mode. I rarely use this fine mode. Mostly I use these three modes only. For this particular photo, I'll be using the nature mode as this photo was clicked in an outdoor setting, and as you can see, the clouds are looking very nice. So I'll just play around with the filter strength. You can play around with this and keep it as much as you want. I like it around 50 to 60, so I'll keep it here. So once you have set the filter strength, you can slide up and down and you will see some more options. Brightness and saturation. I mean, these are optional, but I just like to play around with them. So I'll just decrease the brightness a bit, and I'll desaturate it a bit because I like my photos a bit desaturated. So to save this photo, you just need to click on the stick icon. So it will save that effect. After you are done with the HDRscape effect, the next thing that I like to do is I like to play around with the tune image tab. So just click on it, and if you slide up and down, you can see the different options that you can play around with. This photo seems a bit dark, so I'll just increase the brightness a bit. Then I'll increase the contrast also. Saturation I'll just reduce a bit. Ambience I'll increase, and then highlights I'll also increase. Shadows I'll decrease a bit, and warmth is totally up to you. If you want a warmer looking image, you can just slide to the right, and if you want a cooler shade, then you can slide to the left. So I usually keep it around 2 or 3 as I like my pictures a bit warm. So the next thing that I like to do is I just like to play around with the glamour glow. So I'll just click on this, and you have some presets here. So you can play around with these and see which one suits you the most. The first one is the one that I use the most. So I'll just play around with it, and I'll keep the levels around 34. Now what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of details in the photo. So if I increase the slider, it will add some details in the photo. Then I'll like to add vignette effect. So you can play around with this and see what suits you most. So I'll keep it around -50. Then I'll add some lens blur as it gives me a bit of that bokeh effect. So I'll just reduce the levels and click on OK. So we can see a lot of improvement in the photo already. So if you click on the photo and keep holding it, you can see the original image, and if you release, you can see the edited version. Now I'll crop the image a bit as there are a lot of unnecessary elements in the photo that I don't want to see, like this number plate and the cloth on the car. So I'll just click on crop. Now I can see my face looks a bit dull here, so I just want to increase the brightness of some selective portions. What I can do is we have a tool called selective here. So if you click on my face, you can see this B icon here, right? This B icon means brightness. So if you swipe up and down, you can see other things that you can play around with. I'll just tap on that icon and move it around. So I'll just place it around my face and increase the brightness a bit. So similarly, we have a plus icon on the bottom. If you click on that, you can add another selective tool. So I'll just click here and add another selective tool. That is how I edit my photos. So if you click on the photo, you can see the original, and this is the edited version, so you can see the difference. Now that we have edited this photo, you would like to save it, so click on this option here, and we have multiple options here. Either you can save the photo directly by clicking on the save button here, or else you can click on the share button and share it directly on. So I'll be giving you one additional tip for changing the color theme of your photo. If you want, just click on this icon and choose the curves. There are different options. If you want to just increase and play around with the brightness and the contrast levels and all, you can just play around with this here. If you want to change the color, then select the RGB separately and play around with the curves here. As you can see, the color theme of this photo has been changed. So Snapseed is a very powerful tool. You can do a lot with it, and there are lots of other options that you can use. So let me know if you like this video. Drop a comment down in the comment box, or ping me directly on Instagram and let me know if you want more such videos.